this would be the perfect place to wild camp, just next to this lake. And now it's like wet everywhere. Now it's wet everywhere. Everywhere. Amazing. So yeah, now is not really the time anymore. During summer or the dry season, or actually also maybe the really frozen season, like the real winter, then it's also possible. Yeah, I think it would be sick. Even the boards are not a flotation device anymore. And this trail is actually pretty good. There are some boards that will get you wet if you walk on them. And there was an icon, there was a symbol for shelter on the road map. So maybe here's a cabin halfway as well. So then if I get wet shoes, it doesn't matter, so I can just dry them there. But I think now there might be people inside. Berries! As I saw 2 people going into this national park quite a bit a while ago and haven't seen them come back out. So they might be in the place. Here they are. Then I can't really scope them out. But yeah. This is what it is, huh? Lake view. My hands are so smelly of the smoke from making the fire when I made the mushroom, the baked mushroom from lunch, breakfast lunch. Because yeah, the wood was indeed very wet, so it was a bit difficult to keep the fire going. It's a constant of having to blow a bit more air inside, making sure the bottom stays hot. So if you put like small sticks, they can instantly burn on the bottom, and then keeping the big sticks on the top so they can use the fire and keep the fire going. But I think I'm already improving in making the fire. This really is the most well laid out hike I've done so far in the national park. They even have ladders and shit. Like, they did a very good job at putting boards everywhere and ladders, and this would be a great trail for hikers, no for tourists. So they can just do a normal walk path instead of having to go in between. I might be taking some of this tree home. It's really good and dry. Yeah, this is a nice area. Very peaceful. Can already hear the birds mocking me about falling. They are bullies. Bullies. The mountain on the left of me is very cool. It's pointy, but then it's like cut off, and there's the clouds around it. Almost a little bit like somewhat like a volcano shape. But I will try to find a spot that I can make a good shot from it. Berries. Amazing. So yeah, now you can see it. I will just walk into the field a little bit. Be careful because it's going to be very soggy. Look how pointy it is. And then it just stops. See what I mean? It's like a point. And it would have gone till there and till there. But it's cut off. That's sick, right? And then of course, complete with the snow patches and the clouds around it, making it so sick. I will try to walk to that lake a little bit, but it's like super soggy here. So we'll see if I can get there a little bit. Chua. Chua mama wa wa wee wa. Wow, good job, man. Snack. I have to say, this doesn't really feel like a path anymore. But I am convinced that if I stick to the right side of this lake, which I am doing, I will get either back to the path or get back to the beast. Oh, that's sick. So I basically don't know where I am. I can't see a path for the life of me. Like I see clear ways. I just came out of the... Actually, it's been a while ago, so you don't see it anymore, but I just came straight from the woods. And I know in a general direction I need to go there. So we're gonna keep following it. It's just that Oh, everywhere you walk it's like so soggy. So my shoes are drenched. My feet are still dry, which actually baffles me. But yeah, it's 5 p.m. now. I think distance wise I have definitely 1 hour to go, maybe more. And that is also if I find the right direction in one time. So I think I'm gonna make it before dark. And then when we get back, I'm gonna make a broccoli soup. I hope I can find some wood again. That's at least something that resembles dry. Oh, and I found out that if you stay still on these patches, you actually sink away. So if you want to stop, you have to do it on a really dry area or just higher up, which I'm now gonna go because I think I need to go that way. Because when I left I basically had the sun in my back, so that's 1.5 hour ago, not so long ago. So I should walk somewhere to the sun, I suppose. With the sun it's actually getting quite warm. Whew. Just keep slipping away sometimes. And it's still very nice weather. I thought it was gonna rain all day. It seems to be doing quite nice actually. The mission is to get back, then get some wood, got some broccoli, and cross this puddle somehow. I think I'm just gonna put some onion and garlic inside, some spices, and that's about it. Ooh, I have a kiwi in my bag. No, in my backpack. And I found another snack. This is a walking snack. I see something which is making me very happy, even though right now I'm walking to get there. I have to go to this puddle, but you maybe also see it already. Let me put my strap on so you can, the camera's a bit more steady. But between the trees there's a bridge. A bridge a bridge. And I think that bridge was made by humans. I don't think the animals made it. So that would logically make me think that this is the path, right? And I think it is. Only weird thing about it is that it goes from that side. And I came from that side. If I cross it, it's gonna go, I think both ways are actually gonna go back. And I think this one is my safer option. Why? Because I think it comes back to a point where I have been before. And it's also still going in the same general direction as I was going. Which would make me think makes sense as well. Most of the time I try to walk just in the general direction and usually it's fine. But now it's been quite a while since I found the path. So that's why I'm now also checking the map. To help me out a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the sun again. This does look like the path, right? Doesn't it? Must be. This must be. I have to keep in mind that I have to keep walking in that direction. This definitely looks like people have been here. By the way, I just walked under a tree and I almost ripped my head off. Not because I bumped it, but my hair is tied in a knot, as you have seen. And it just got stuck on the branch and I kept walking and it just pulled my head back. And I was like, what the hell? So I had to untangle myself from the trees. There's the hütte, the shelter. So we kind of walked around. So now it's just I think 2 kilometers back, which on the way here I did in about half an hour. And I believe the whole way is possible without getting the feet wet. There might be a few boards though that are red. Yeah, I think these places here are very good for watching animals as well. This is dumb, right, to do? It must be dumb. Please stay. I kind of made it. No, I made it. Yeah, I made it actually. I think I touched my right foot in the water though. But the socks are dry, so that can only be a good thing. Because I was looking if my shoes are wet, but they are wet from all the patches that I've just came through. Just finished the walk, about 3 hours, and I just got back to the beach now, where I'm gonna prepare the broccoli to make a broccoli soup. So an easy dinner meal today. Just boil some vegetable stock, some spices, and put the broccoli and blend everything together. And then I think I'm gonna roast a bit of the broccoli as well. And yeah, eat it with some bread and that's it. I'm also gonna check tonight the walk itself. It wasn't much special or something, especially since the last national park, which was amazing. So I'm gonna debate tonight whether I'm gonna drive further tomorrow morning after cleaning up to see if I can catch the northern light, because in some other places tomorrow Saturday in 2 days they're gonna expect some northern lights. So I'm gonna see if I want to travel there and then sleep there and then check it out. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just gonna make the dinner now and yeah, eat the soup and then check out the northern light forecast for some different places and then make a plan. Alrighty, let's go. So the night went a little bit different than expected. It took me about 1.5 hours to make the soup, and it was just like I only had to boil it and blend it, that's it. So it was very easy, but I couldn't get the fire really going because the wood is so wet and very cold, so there was just no heat. I couldn't keep the heat very well inside the stove. So yeah, it took me quite a while, and then in the end I was like, I think I had to remake the fire for 3 times. Yeah, 3 times I had to remake the fire because it just went out. And yeah, I was so kind of done with it. Then and also I got super cold outside because I was just staying outside since I had to walk. So I was kind of really done with it. But then I came inside and I ate the soup and the bread, and the soup was nice and hot, so I could finally warm up a little bit. It's now about 5 degrees outside and the condensation is quite bad inside the beast now. So I think when I get back in the Netherlands I will make a proper ventilation system for it. And also I'm gonna replace the pipe for the oven. So I'm gonna make it a double metal pipe extraction ventilation. So yeah, bit of upgrades coming. And the trip now this is the reason I'm doing the trip. Like, this is like a testing the van basically, and what I need to change and adapt. And so far I think it's the pipe for the oven. I want to change the ventilation on the roof I'm gonna make, and it's just making a hole in the roof and then put the ventilation on, and you can put it on a 12-volt car battery, which I already have inside. And yeah, it'll basically circulate the air, so when you blow out the hot air it doesn't condensate inside the van, but it actually gets through the extract system. Because now when I wake up I have to clean all the glasses because they are completely wet. I just learned about it yesterday. That is apparently about approximately 2 liters of water that you are blowing out during the night. I'm not sure if this is true, but that's what I heard yesterday in another video about camping. And yeah, so that makes sense that there becomes so much condensation on the windows because the windows are very cold outside and inside it's a bit warmer, so condensation happens on the warm side. Anyway, during dinner I checked the weather forecast and I think I'm gonna drive to Senja, I believe. It's an island in Norway, and I'm not sure how many kilometers it was, but it said that the drive is 7 hours, and they expect the northern lights there tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. After that, there's no forecast yet. And I'm gonna get up early to travel. I don't plan on doing it in one day, the 7 hour drive, because I don't like driving so many hours a day. I like stopping in between as well. I like driving for like 2 hours and then make a stop, or even 1 hour and make a stop. Yeah, quite tired. I'm now slowly warming up. I'm already inside, basically underneath the blanket, but I still have all my clothes on to make sure that I get really warm before I change into my sleeping gear. And I might just zip the sleeping bag tonight so I can really curl up inside. And so I'm slowly gonna go to that place, and then in the night I'll probably sleep somewhere next to the main road again, because now the main road is never busy. Like in the night you can hear nothing. There's just no one driving there. And usually you can find a place with a bathroom with warm water and everything, so then I can do the dishes there with the warm water, which is much nicer. And freshen up, clean up, and just take my time basically to travel to the island. I also need to take a boat, a ferry, to get there. And I think that's after the Northern Lights. There's maybe one more park I'm gonna hit, one more national park, but I think maybe only one more, and that's it. But I'm not sure. I might just go straight to Finland after the island, depending on if I saw the Northern Lights or not. The plan is not really finished, as always. See you next time, I suppose, because I think this will be the end of the video. So we say arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, tot ziens, tjus, Bosmak. Ciao, bye.